What is going on, guys? Legit Gaming here. Sorry for not uploading. I am kind of working on my uploading schedule right now. I might change my uploading schedule due to something. Also, you guys can probably hear the outside off my mic. Today we're gonna be playing Stanley something. I forgot what it's called. Called the Stanley Parable. It's actually a pretty fun game. I played it a couple times. I actually recorded it once, but the internal audio did not record. Also, I wanted to give a big thank you for the 800 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for getting me here. I've been doing YouTube for a little bit, but my first couple videos on this channel weren't as great. I'm trying to get into some gaming for the channel instead of like how-to and reactions and stuff. I want to get into more gaming because that's what this channel's about. Also, sorry about the 3 intros. I'm only going to be using 2, which is going to be the sneak peek of my new song coming out and the Sit the Fuck Down one. And also, I don't know if I'm going to use that one, but thank you guys so much for 800. But yeah, let's hop right into today's video. Fuck these hoes, got these bitches sucking on my dick like it's Christmas. Put the bitch back together for a fuck nigga. Yeah, got these bitches riding me like a... Launching off to the next verse. Yeah, here we fucking go. Yeah, got a lot of fake friends, seems that almost all are talking shit behind your back just because you're becoming a star. Above saying to all my fans, finished verse, we the star, about to skirt off in this car, yeah. Money and clout, yeah, hey, here we go. Sit the fuck down.
God, all these bitches begging for the cloud. You know I don't give it to them cause I ain't no fucking bitch. Bitch be giving me lip, gotta raise my voice and shout. She asked me when I'ma take her out.
Fake friends, seems that almost all are talking shit behind your back just because you're becoming a star. Above saying to all my fans, finished in the game. Alright, also, if you guys can hear my fan in the background, sorry about that. And you can probably hear cars driving by and music in their gay ass cars. Let's hop into this.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
One thing I never really got about this game is that they add so much detail into stuff that you can't even get to, like that computer over there.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Wait, what? I was about to say, how did I shut that door?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I enter the one on the right instead. Yeah, let's enter the one on the right.
This was not
do
the
what he
correct way
says.
to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood
Old
here,
drinks.
drinking it all in.
This.
Yes, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some painting. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, he's leading us back to the other door. Yeah, we're gonna keep going this way.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is moving. Will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, 1,000.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Oh, look at that, a way
I'm not
out.
your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing in your trust
A lot of
in someone
boxes.
else can be difficult.
I wonder if this is what an actual warehouse looks like.
About nothing but
Even though it does.
all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Wait, why didn't... Oh.
Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
So we need to get down there
I'm not
somehow.
asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is
How else if I get back on it?
your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Dark room. Oh shit, that scared me.
Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another.
Uh-oh. What happened?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go.
I remember that code.
I want you to come
427
in and tell me all
426
about
427 426. Yo,
Gotcha.
I didn't like that voice transition. I didn't
You
like that
actually
at
think
all.
You had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you. I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here. This is a very
26427.
sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Good morning, employee 427. Press N on your keyboard. But what if I don't want to press N? That's fine,
Stanley
I'll
is
do
quite
it.
a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life. But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From
So
behind his
confused.
desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown.
gonna stand right here.
Discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful.
Oh, you're looking so
And
good
each
there,
day
buddy.
that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Press U to watch TV.
And so he began to fantasize about his own
What?
job. First, he
The fuck?
imagined that one day while at work, he stepped out
Where'd my
from his
TV
desk
go,
to
bitch?
realize
What'd you
that
do with my
all of his
TV?
co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Press O. Oh, 0.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful.
We got
to be
427 426, so if we need those, we can use.
As he
Not
wandered
that
through
we'll ever
this
need them.
fantasy
What the
world,
fuck, man?
He began to fill it with many
Still
possible
got the mannequin in
paths and
here.
destinations. Down one path lay an enormous
You got my
round
pocket
room
pussy over there
with
too?
monitors and mind controls. And down
Joking,
another
I
was a
don't
yellow
have that.
line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Press X to tell your kids a story.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Press E to tell your wife you love her. Fuck you, bitch. I don't love you. You're a mannequin. Fake tits, fake ass. Just like Nicki Minaj.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Press M to go to
And
sleep.
I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, Do not do it. You see?
Fuck.
Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Please
Stanley
die.
pushed a button.
What the fuck?
And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I
Is it me or is
tried
it just getting darker? Okay, it did get darker. It definitely did get darker in the room. I think we just restarted. Yeah, we just restarted. RIP. Nothing changed.
All of
Everything's
his
still locked.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Wait, is it me or did this change the route? So confused. I want to go in there. Wait, maybe we can get in there. There's just a way. What does it say? Guys, we gotta remember this. Shit. 2, 4, 7. I am not gonna remember that. Type that in the comments, guys, what that says. Wait, what? Wait, what? I pressed the button. Something else I gotta do here. 287. Wait, no. Wait. Okay, hold on. Before you can possibly know where to begin your new street vending operation, first have to get to know your city. I'll use. I don't even know what that says. There's gotta be something else we gotta press here. 0? 0, left, right, up, down. This. Enter. What? Wait, hold on. Bitch. Naughty bitch. I guess we'll forget about that for now. The door's not shutting for a reason, so there's gotta be something we need.
When Stanley came to a
never mind.
set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Do we? Nah, I'm gonna enter the one on the left.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Nah.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Do not alter without civil. I can't read that writing. There'll be something here we need, maybe? Okay.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Maybe we're not supposed to do that. I feel like there is something here I need.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
We're gonna walk downstairs.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His
Wait,
boss
what?
would think he was crazy.
We were just in
And
there.
then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to
Bro.
himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my
Am I
coworkers
tripping?
blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason
I'm tripping.
at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
AB.
For example, why couldn't he
Oh.
see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
AB 11,
And for
12.
that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
What the fuck?
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control.
Yo, am I tripping or did I hear other footsteps?
So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool...
No, I don't want to wake back up in my fucking office,
the
bro.
press of the mattress on his back. The fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
But I'm still here.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? and everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Well, that was interesting. I think we beat the game. Well, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. That was Stanley Parable. I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like down below. Make sure to comment if you guys want to see more content like this, or what did you like about today's video. But being said, thank you guys for watching, and see you guys in
Yeah, here we fucking go. Yeah, got a lot of fake friends, seems that almost all are talking shit behind your back just because you're becoming a star. Above saying to all my fans, finished first, we the star, about to skirt off in this car, yeah.